This book, man, this book. If you can't tell by my voice right now, I'm kind of sick, but I just finished reading Red Rising and I really felt compelled to talk about it. So, what is Red Rising about? I'm sure most of you know what it's about, but if you don't, it starts out as a fairly typical, I would say, revenge story or like bring the system down story, but then goes into, I guess, more dystopian territory with stuff like Hunger Games. But it's set in Mars in a futuristic society where it's basically ruled by a caste system, and this caste is based on colors, with gold being the top of the line. They're the aristocrats, the military leaders, and red being the bottom, being the miners and physical laborers of the caste. So who do I recommend this to? I would say I recommend this story to fans of Attack on Titan. If you want a fast-paced story that changes pretty constantly and has unexpected twists and turns. And these twists can change how you feel about characters, even the main character, and they make things change for him as well. Now, who wouldn't I recommend this to? I would say people that are sensitive to really rough language and banter and profanity. The characters, especially later on, they swear like sailors. They say some really heinous stuff that reminds me a lot to I guess TV shows like Spartacus if you watch that. And the language feels as if it was being said by like Roman figures or Greek figures, but they're saying a lot of swears, a lot of really disgusting things about each other, their parents, their significant others. Also, I guess trigger warning if you're sensitive to topics of SA, although I would say this book doesn't go deep into it, it's not descriptive ish mention and characters in the story do this. Keep that in mind. And I guess the last thing I would say is and there's a lot of descriptive language about violent actions that characters do or violent things done to other people or animals. So if you're not a fan of that kind of gruesome like war battle language, I would avoid this book. But for me personally, it's a 8 out of 10. It's a great book. I really enjoyed especially the second half. I will say its shortcomings to me personally come in the first half. Or at least the first third. There's a point where it kind of changes the story and it becomes something completely different, and I love that. But before that, I was not really feeling it. I thought it was just okay, but it wasn't doing anything special. But once I got to the final third of the story, maybe the last 100, pages, I was fully into it. I could not stop reading and I just devoured it in like two sittings.